Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
Heads YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy Coach DC coming back at you today with another video. Was asked a question about why I choose to hit SWAT more than pick or overpick. Did a video about it. Like to hear it, here it go. Nah, for real. Because swatting basically gives you more of a reaction at the catch point. I mean, it's really that simple. It's nothing like fancy about it. It just does. I mean, even if you're not fully doing it 100% correctly. See right there, I switch down a lot, or I'll click down to alignment a lot if I think a drag's coming from a tight end, and then I'll just go try to run up underneath it. But all it is you see the spot on the ground once the ball is thrown. Of course, I mean, you have to have your head on the swivel. You have to have your eyes have to kind of be all over the place, and you have to be able to identify the spot quickly and your guy. Once you identify the spot and then you click to your guy, which eventually will happen in these slow motion replays. Once I click to the guy, then now it's like I said, the SWAT just gives you a better reaction, and it's just like I said, the chances are the SWAT is going to be high. It's going to knock the ball away, or it's going to deflect the ball. It's going to distract the receiver enough that he's not going to catch it. You have a higher rate of getting a successful SWAT than you do a successful interception. And I mean, that's just a born fact. Now, I mean, sometimes, you can, like my boy Schemes in our, who's having a session yesterday. Yeah, my boy Schemes, he got me right there. But like I was telling him, I'm not mad at that, because the SWAT was actually perfect. It was a good SWAT. Caught him on the way down. Like they teach you, punched at the hands, and so it becomes a little bit of football. But in certain situations now, let's say if I switch stick like I did here, and now I'm gonna get up underneath the route, this is where I will go for an interception. It's not just all SWATs all the time. It's like, okay, if I have a question about whether I'm gonna get the pick or not, then I'm going for the SWAT 9 times out of 10. But if I'm in that spot where I know I'm gonna get it, then I'm definitely going for the pick. Like right here, and even it's gonna, even though it says SWAT, even though it says play ball, I'm going for the SWAT right there. Yeah, and so that's what I mean, is like, if I'm in a really good position and I have a skilled player, and I'm right there where I didn't feel 100% about the interception, so I was like, all right, let me go up and go for the SWAT. But if you're in a perfect position, the game will reward you with the interception. Yeah, it's been that way for years, actually. This is nothing new. Actually does that with the A button or the X button with knockout too, but it's not as responsive. Even when it comes to just covering ground, my thing is, like, Jimmy Graham is 6'7", and so I don't have to necessarily be standing right on the spot, or sometimes the proximity to the spot, it will depend upon, your defender's attributes. Is he tall? Can he jump? Whatever the case may be. I think a lot of the mistakes that we make is like right here, I clicked on way too late, and then I ended up, see how he nudged me, how Schemes nudged me out of the way right there, and therefore I didn't get an animation to go straight up and down. And so a lot of it has something to do with momentum. Yeah, right there. He just nudged me out of the way just a little bit. And so a lot of times, even if, let's say if I'm running ahead of a wide receiver, I'll pull the stick back towards the wide receiver, even, you know, before I go for the intercept, well, before I go for the swat or whatever. And so same case, let's say corner route right there and I'm underneath, yeah, I'm pushing the stick towards the direction that I want to swat. Like right here, this is a really great swat right there, because if I didn't swat right there, that's an easy touchdown. He's going to catch that all day, because he's going to give you the gator arm interception animation. So here's a case right here. A lot of times if I see the running back leaking out and I know I don't have a flat on that side, I'll switch down to a lineman on that side if I see the running back leaking out. And then, yes, I'm going for the pick right there because I'm underneath. Underneath, obviously. I mean, unless he was like lobbing it over my head. But, yeah, I mean, he was throwing it right at me. And so it's just different scenarios just call for different things. I do play with linemen sometimes, depending upon, you know, what the defense is and the guy I may be playing. You see right here, I'm dropping back with my nose right there, nose tackle with Swat. And then, like I said, it's not really about going to stand on the spot. It's just if it's height, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of height. It's a height thing. If he throws a high ball right there, then chances are, yeah, it might go over my head because I have a defensive tackle who can't jump that high. But if he throws it right at me, generally, yeah, the defensive linemen are going to get, yeah, they're going to make a play on the ball just like everybody else. Offensively, I mean, like I said, we've been going over this for the longest. It's the same thing, but I show you this offensively because, like I said, this is a guy, he's going for a pick. And you can't, if you go for a pick, those are the animations that you get. You get those short arm, put it this way, going for interceptions you may get a better vertical attempt, but if there's distance between you and the wide receiver, like right here, yeah, if there's distance right here, there's just nothing he can do, because if he's going for a pick right there. If he goes for the swat right there, he may get the jump one-handed high jumping animation to knock the ball down. Even right here, it's as simple as day. Gotta go for the swat. Watch, he's reaching his hands out to go for a pick. And every time you go for a pick, I'm telling you, if you are not there, or if EA is really not helping you out on that particular day, you're gonna get that. Sometimes you're gonna get that gator arm animation, and that gator arm animation to me is just yeah. I don't know if anything frustrates me anymore when I'm right there. In a great spot to make a play, and then they just give me nothing. And so it's like, even for me, like when I'm on offense, if I see one-on-one, once I see some leverage, like I saw right there, I just saw a little bit of leverage. So like, watch right here. A lot of times, especially if it's a guy who's not clicking on that AI defender, man, that is pie in the sky. It just depends on what Madden feels on that particular moment or on that day. Now that was just a bad idea, having Haley covering Worthy. That was a terrible idea. But again, it's a spot. Look at my boy Schemes right here clicking on with wing guard. That was crazy. And I'm talking about, he went for the swat right there. He just did not, the timing on that was a little bit off. Just maybe a little bit odd. Maybe he went a little early, but that ball had a lot of trajectory on it anyway. But yeah, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, man. Y'all know what it is, man. If you want to learn, man, come holler at your boy Coach. I'm out.